Reputation at risk, to say the least. PricewaterhouseCoopers, the auditing company responsible for one of the biggest fiascos in Oscar history, is in crisis mode after causing utter chaos at the Academy Awards.
There's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Moonlight won. Come on, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm afraid they read the wrong thing.
This is not a joke. Moonlight has won Best Picture. Moonlight.
I mean, agonizing. Can they salvage their reputation? There is only one man who can come in to fix a situation this much in crisis, and that is brand management expert Bruce Turkel, who is Turkel Brand CEO. Bruce, this is a doozy. I mean, you drill down on the details. They're trying to blame one guy, they even name him in a bunch of the articles, who was standing on the sidelines with the envelope and handed the wrong envelope. They make such a big deal out of this that no one's allowed to touch the envelopes. They're under lock and key. They even say that rather than writing down the winners, they memorize the winners so that no one can cheat. Yet with all that precision, they screwed up the thing that matters the most in the category everybody cares about the most. Please help them, my friend.
Well, first of all, word to the wise, if you're going to screw up, don't do it on national television.
Right.
But Melissa, you know, it's like we always talk about. When it happens, admit it, apologize, and prove what you're going to do to make sure it won't happen again. Blaming someone, explaining, you know what we always say, when you're explaining, you're losing. Stop it. Apologize, fix it, and move on.
Yeah, I mean, it was staggering to anyone who watched it. We've all memorized their name. I mean, this is one of the branding problems, as you know, PricewaterhouseCoopers. They always make a big deal of how they're safeguarding the envelope and blah, 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 and it's like a commercial for them. And of all the categories, you know, like the big one at the very end, what a nightmare. All right, let's move on to the next one that needs your help here. Sticking a message. President Trump preparing to address a joint session of Congress for the first time. So, Bruce, he's going to stand up and he's going to get trolled by the Democrats. We talked about that earlier. They're going to bring some dreamers in. Does he Trump like Trump, or does he go out there and, quote unquote, be presidential? What should he do?
Well, he's going to continue what he's been doing all along. Bringing dreamers in is no different than when he brought women in when he was debating Hillary Clinton. So all these tricks have been tried before. The thing that he does, and you and I talk about this as well, we always talk about pick your lane, stay on message, but he doesn't do that. He keeps throwing out barbs and insults and subjects and half-truths.
Wait, but that is his brand. No, I disagree with you, because that's his brand. It's diversionary. He's throwing barbs to the side, and the media's diving for it, and everyone's diving for it, and then over here he's doing something else. And you're never talking about policy, because you're always talking about, oh, he said the crowd was so big. Oh, he said this. Oh, he said that. Oh, he's being mean to the media, and he gets the media talking about the media, and they're not talking about policy.
You said it perfectly on Twitter. I read your feeds. When POTUS talks about media being incompetent jerks, no one's picking apart policy. And that's exactly what he's going to continue to do. When everything is important, nothing is important.
So you think stick your lane, go out and again, just kind of troll the Dems and throw out insults and stuff tomorrow night? That would be your advice?
Yeah, and then afterwards he'll say how he's the president for everyone. But let's face it, everything he's done is to fire up his base, and they respond in kind.
All right, Bruce, thank you. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Melissa.